In the foul-smelling garbage heaps, people rummage through rotting chicken bones, tossing them into unclean buckets for a rinse. These bones are then stir-fried with strong, pungent spices until they gleam with an enticing color, ready to be served on the dinner table once again. Customers not only savor the juicy flavors, but can't help but give their compliments. If you hadn't seen the entire eye-watering process, you'd never imagine that this delicious fried chicken came from leftovers discarded into a trash bin by others. This scene unfolds in one of the slums in Manila, Philippines. Every day, starting at 3 or 4 in the morning, the slum becomes a hive of activity. When garbage trucks dump bags of discarded restaurant food waste, the slum dwellers must act quickly to bring it home before others snatch it up. Wearing headlamps, they sift through the stinking piles of mixed household waste, searching for chicken bones and scraps. These remnants are likely coated in an entire periodic table of elements, yet the scavengers don't even bother wearing gloves, as it would slow down their search for the precious bones. For those not burdened by survival, these are just dirty garbage. But for the poor in the slums, these are treasures they fight over every day. Food that provides the protein they desperately need. By morning, the cleaned and stir-fried chicken bones are packed in 10-kilogram bags and sold to slum food vendors for 120 pesos. The cooks first wash and remove the rotten parts, then sauté with garlic and onions to enhance the flavor. While high-end ingredients need only simple cooking methods, food salvaged from the garbage requires strong seasonings to mask the unpleasant odors. Finally, a plate of delicious fried chicken, pagpag, is born. Pagpag is a Filipino term meaning to shake off dust or dirt. While a serving of fried chicken costs 150 pesos in a Manila restaurant, it sells for only 10 pesos in the slums. Without a doubt, pagpag is the most famous dish in the Manila slums. Because it's cheap, those who can barely afford to eat flock to buy it. One of the regulars, Xiang makes a living collecting and selling expired and rotten eggs. After wrapping up his sales, he often brings rice and orders a serving of pagpag. Xiang knows full well that this food is scavenged from slop buckets and trash bins, leftovers from the rich, but he believes that once it's washed and cooked, it's not a big deal, so he eats it knowingly. Even if he dies, he says, he'll die knowing. Of course, there are those in the slums who don't enjoy the taste of fried chicken. An old woman is seen dividing chicken bones into small bags for sale, allowing others to buy the scraps and prepare them at home into everyday dishes, steamed, boiled, fried, however they like. Although the Philippine economy is growing, the population explosion only exacerbates poverty and inequality. In 10 square meters of space, 11 people are crammed in, widening the gap between rich and poor. Manila is one of the cities with the most slums in the world, with a third of the population still living below the poverty line. Millions of children only get one meal a day, and malnutrition is widespread. Driven by the overwhelming demand in the slums, food recycling from garbage has become a large-scale, well-organized industry, bridging the gap between the high-end and the lowest of needs. Yet eating food from the garbage can cause food poisoning and various diseases. No one would willingly eat someone else's leftovers, but for the people in the slums of Manila, they do it just to survive. Because for them, as long as there is life, there is hope.